everyone, this video looks at calculating angles where we have tangents in circles. First of all, there's a starter here for you to get going with first of all. So complete this first and then come back on for the answers, please. Right, so question 1, or the circle question up the left hand side here. We have got 2 radii of the circle and a chord on the left hand side of the triangle. The 2 radii being the same size tells me that the angle at the top of the triangle is 55 degrees. Therefore the one at the centre of the circle has to be 55 plus 55 given 110, and 180 take 110 then giving me 70. Okay, so that was the type of questions that you did on Monday's lesson with angles inside circles. The second question here, so the first thing I would notice is that I have an angle of 100 directly opposite the 100 down the bottom left. Then each of the 2 angles beside the 100s are both 80 degrees. Then directly above that little collection of 4 angles is the same collection of 4 angles, since they are contained within F's and Z shapes and within parallel lines. Now the next stage is to do the right hand side of this diagram. So the angle inside there at the top, the top right of the diagram-ish, bottom right of the triangle at the top, we could do 180, take 80, take 40 to get that angle in there as 60. That's because this top triangle here, 40, 80 and 60 have to add up to the 180. Therefore 60 is over that side as well. 120 appears both beside each of the 60s, and that group of 4 is also contained down below as well, since we're working with angles in parallel lines. Okay, a little bit of a recap of that from a couple of days ago with the second diagram there. Right, so on to tangents of circles. Now we briefly talked about this when we looked at right angles within circles beforehand. So when we looked at the right angles contained within the circles, we also spoke about the fact that if we have a tangent to the circle, so a line that touches the circle at one point, then it meets the diameter, or in this case the radius, at a 90 degree angle. So therefore we have 90 degrees in there where letter P is. Additionally, our Y angle is also 90 degrees since it's on a straight line with the other 90. And to get X, we have to do 180, take 90, take 56. Now that's because here we have a right angled triangle within those blue lines that I've just highlighted. So 180, take 90, take 56. We will end up with 34 as the angle for X. Okay, so that's one of our basic kinds when looking at tangents to circles, and therefore their right angledness as well. Next example here, we have got 2 triangles either side of the tangent. That's okay, we can take them separately and apply our triangle calculations to them. Now the right hand side triangle has already given you the fact that the right angle down at T is right angled, so it's 90 degrees. Therefore all we have to do is find the angle on the bottom left of that triangle. So I'm going to label that as X and write it out here. So X is 180, take away the 90 at T, take away the 48 that is given to you down the bottom right, therefore it has to be 42 degrees. Now I'm going to label that angle up the top left of the left hand side triangle as Y. And again, since that black line down the side there is a tangent, we have a right angle where it meets the radius in this case. So 180, take 90, take the 69 that is given to us up top there, or down the bottom there. Therefore, y has to be 21 degrees. So that's x and y, or the two missing angles within this diagram. The last diagram here, so of course we're going through the basics in these questions just now, and then you'll be seeing them applied with other types of angles in your worksheet. So in this case, I need to apply the tangent work, so the fact that we have a 90-degree angle down here at P. I need to apply this to also a straight line calculation. So we have a straight line that includes the angle 125 and the angle at the top of the triangle that I'm looking to find the rest of the angles inside. Therefore, if I do 180, take away 125, get the angle at the top, which is 55. Then I've got to find angle at B, 180, take away the 90 degrees, take away the 55 degrees that I'm given. Therefore, 35 degrees is the angle down at B. When you see your questions today, you will be asked to calculate specific letters. They'll be labelled within the triangle. If you want to draw out the shape and fill in everything, then you can. Otherwise, just write down so A equals B equals and so on if it asks you for a particular letter. Okay. Please make sure that you rejoin the call if you need to ask any questions, or that you email me or type a wee response as well on the Teams page if you need to ask anything about the work. Okay, stay in touch,